Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Daily Focus Tarot. Hope you had a great week last week, Sagittarius. For Monday the 7th, what should they focus on for Monday the 7th? And what should they avoid for Monday the 7th? Don't overcommit yourself because you think that's what you're supposed to do or what you should do or what somebody tells you to do. Okay? Learn to say no, set your boundaries. Don't run yourself into the ground because you think that's what you're supposed to do to succeed. It doesn't work that way. So focus on long-term sustainability, actions that you can take that are going to help you in this new beginning, that are going to help you in the long term, and they're going to grow. They're going to grow in a sustainable way. You want to be self-sufficient, right? So focus on activities that are going to help you be more self-sufficient, that hold that sort of potential. Tuesday for Sagittarius. Tuesday for Sagittarius. And what should they avoid? What should Sagittarius avoid? Okay, yeah, avoid that overcommitment again. There's choices and there's hidden potentials, but if you're struggling and you're overcommitted, you might not see those hidden potentials for growth. You know, you might think that overdoing it is where your growth is going to lie, but that's not how it works. So really avoid overcommitting yourself, avoid that juggling and that struggling, being pushed and pulled between different aspects and pretending that you're fine when there's actually a storm coming in behind you that's stalking you. There's like a storm. There's, you know, this energy of, if I can just keep doing this, if I can just keep shuffling money around between my different cards and my different accounts, I'll be fine. But you know that the ball's going to drop at some point. You're not going to be able to juggle stuff anymore. And it'll be bad when it does. So really, you know, avoid that. Look at if there is some hidden potential. Look for the hidden potential. Look for the possibility that is solid, not the ones that are, you know, pie in the sky dreams with that 7 of Cups. So the focus for Tuesday, yeah, Knight of Wands, taking action towards transforming your life, your stability in the long term, ending a cycle with career and finances that was not sustainable, getting guidance, getting healing, getting back in the creative flow of life, letting go of short-term emotional satisfactions. I think I've used, you know, as examples in the past, I think I've used like, your long-term goal is to lose weight, but you have a stressful day, and as a short-term emotional satisfaction, you eat a candy bar, and it actually puts you back further from your goal, even though it gives you that short-term satisfaction. So the Eight of Cups, it talks about leaving those things and being more solid on your path towards your long-term goal. It talks about both abandoning, ghosting certain things because they're not helping you on your path. They're not leading you to that path, or they're trying to like pull you down from it. So you walk away from them. You let them go. You know, quitting addiction. Whether your addiction is the candy bar in the afternoon from the vending machine at work, or it's, you know, something more serious, like because it's cups, alcoholism. It's quitting that addiction. It's quitting that thing that doesn't help you reach your goal. Was that Tuesday or Wednesday? Okay, let's do Wednesday for Sagittarius. Wednesday. Thank you. Wednesday. 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 And what should they avoid? You know, avoid making mountains out of molehills, rushing in too much, being too hasty. What is going on with these cards? Yeah, avoid being too hasty, not getting different perspectives, not thinking about things a little bit more before you rush in. Yeah, re-examine stuff. You know, if you're not making a choice, if you're making a choice to please other people and not yourself, it's going to backfire on you in some way or the other. You need to make the choice that is right for you, that's in alignment with your values and nobody else's. So we have focus on reconnecting to yourself. What brings you joy in life? What brings you happiness? Getting guidance, getting healing on that, getting back in the creative flow, dropping that baggage and moving forwards. Yeah, the work-life balance, you know, there's potentials, there's possibilities for growth, for change, for new beginnings once this ending takes place. And your movement forward on this work-life balance, your movement forward on self-sufficiency, something has to end before you get the potential and the growth. So focus on reconnecting, dropping stuff, dropping baggage, getting lighter as you move along. and healing. And that's going to help your wish come true. That's going to help your dream come true. Yeah, don't people please. Make sure that what you're doing is what's right for you, not what's right by other people. Thursday for Sagittarius. What should they avoid? That was half the deck. What should they avoid on Thursday the 10th? Okay. Competition for material goods, greed, preventing you from or clouding your judgment in regards to the steps that you need to take, the steps you want to take towards your goals. Avoid holding on to something just because you got it, not because you actually want it. Like holding on to something and not letting go of it because you know what you want hasn't shown up yet. Just to hold on to it, to have something. Avoid, when I say greed, that's what I mean. So avoid that sort of, that holding on to stuff that isn't good for you. Focus on taking action towards your emotional satisfaction, towards your happy home life. Don't take shortcuts though. Don't give in to self-doubt. Really keep moving forwards in your action. You have to first know what it is that's going to bring you that happy home life. And then you have to take the action. You can get stalled if you think it's one thing and then you get halfway there and you're like, oh, this really isn't making me satisfied. You might need to go back to the drawing board and look at it again and reconsider things, change things up a little, modify, pivot, maybe not an entirely new direction, but just a slight change, right? Just a slight pivot. Friday for Sagittarius. What should they focus on Friday? And what should they avoid? Okay. So avoid giving into where you're feeling stuck. Like things aren't changing, where you're feeling like you don't have the control or the power to change things, or that knowledge, let go. There's something you have to let go of here, and it has to do with this, whatever you feel stuck by, whatever you feel bound by, whatever you feel is larger than life and you can't deal with it. You can deal with it. You can get unstuck. You can heal the heartbreak from it. It's not the end. It's not, you know, the end of the world. You can change things. So what you should focus on, why aren't you making the decision to move forwards toward your goals? Why are you feeling judged? Either by other people or by your own inner critic? Do you need to maybe practice a little bit more? But really look at where you're feeling judged and how that is stopping you from moving forwards, how that is stopping you from making the decision to even start moving forwards and taking those little small steps forwards towards the big goal, towards that happiness, that brighter future, that new day. Saturday for Sagittarius. Saturday for Sagittarius. Saturday the 12th. Okay, what should Sagittarius avoid on Saturday the 12th? Yeah, your fears and anxieties blocking you from stuff. Fears and anxieties about the past. Don't let them block you from living in the present moment and in the future. Don't let them keep you from taking action in regards to your long-term goals and to transforming your life. Don't let these fears and anxieties control you. They're thoughts. Because something happened in the past in a situation that was similar or exactly the same as the situation you're in now, doesn't mean that's going to happen again. Now, okay? Learn to control your fears and anxieties. Learn to, do some meditation, to take a deep breath, to just sit, to let your thoughts flow in and out, in one ear, out the other ear, in your mind, and you don't have to react to them. You don't have to, you have a thought that something bad is going to happen. You don't have to start, having a racing heartbeat, hyperventilating, planning and restructuring your day and letting it ruin your day. You don't have to do that. Really learn to get a grip on those. So avoid the fears and anxieties controlling you. Looks like you're trying to move on from a heartbreak. You're trying to move on. This could have been a situation with friends or a collaboration at work, a client, something that you were emotionally hurt by very deeply. And, don't overindulge when you're looking to move on from this situation. Don't drink yourself silly trying to forget an ex, that sort of thing. Really plan on getting away from toxic people, toxic situations, things that just aren't good for you anymore, and moving towards those goals. Get the higher perspective on your life. Get the forest view, not the individual tree view. So get that bigger picture. Try and take yourself out of your life, right? When you're looking at it and these goals that you have for it and for yourself, try and look at it like you're the most impartial, a person who doesn't know you, who doesn't know anybody else around you, and try to get that perspective, that kind of perspective on what's going on with your life and your goals. and see if that helps. But definitely don't be giving in to any fears or anxieties this week, whether it's just Saturday or any other day. Don't do it. You know, the past is not the moment. It's not now. And it's not the future. It's the past. So have a great week. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Bye.